Hey everybody, what's up? We are the Story Crafters. Happy New Year 2026 is here. My name is Jeff. We have Charlie as usual. Today is a very special episode. We have a very special guest on. Charlie, if you would do me the honors, would you introduce our guest, please?
Absolutely. We're going to talk about the man, the myth, the legend himself, Nathan, CrazyhermitDM, the incredible legend, 17 years of being a game master, as well as over 750 videos with 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. He's been building an empire, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. He is the man, the myth, the legend, but we love to call him the CrazyhermitDM. Welcome, Nathan.
Thank you.
Woo, welcome.
That's the biggest build-up I've ever gotten.
Well, it's well deserved, my man. It's well deserved.
For those also too, Jared is unfortunately out sick this episode. We wish him the best. Get well soon, bro. And Nicole will be popping in at some point. That last episode about, hey, we're all adults and we all have things going on. Yeah, she's got kids going on right now, and we can't blame her for that at all. So we're going to kick off the show, and she'll jump in as she comes in. So
the handy little dimension door. She'll pop right in.
With that, before we get into some really cool things, because I just want to tease everyone just a little bit more, let's go ahead and roll initiative here real quick, just to see if we got any 2026 plans for D&D here, for gaming in general.
All right. I'm rolling my critical role dice. Let's do this.
Ooh, I got a 12.
Oh, I'm not upset about that.
All right. Charlie, what'd you get, bro?
I got my lucky number 7.
7. All right. Nathan, can you beat it?
It's literally tattooed on my wrist.
I got a 9 on my pretty good old Heimdaller dice.
Hey! Very
Nice.
nice.
Yes.
Look at those.
I myself got a 12 if it would ever show up.
Hey!
So I broke
all
the
right.
GM rule and I rolled double digits. And I'm going to keep it brief here because I really want to talk to Nathan, but we have to get this out of the way because this is the way. I have this weird idea because I like to paint a lot of minis to try to hit 300 minis this year. I ended last year with 262 and I got in about a week and I got into a week of 2026 and I was like, I'm already like 19 models behind. No, thank you. So I'm not going to do that. And instead, I'm just going to enjoy tabletop gaming this year. I want to play a whole lot of different systems. I played a game of Shadow Dark with James from Tabletop Misfits the other week, and that was amazing. So I just really want to kind of like play a lot of different games and meet cool people and try to get to a con this year. So besides BirdQuest, that is definitely happening again, but like a bigger con. And that's what I kind of want to do for 2026 in my hobbying life right now.
Those are good goals.
Yeah. Nathan, do you got anything that's a good goal here that we can talk about briefly?
You got to come meet us at GaryCon.
Yeah, that is actually
try.
one. There's several goals besides the big announcement that I'll reveal later since it's brief. We just talked about this actually on my podcast for New Year's resolutions. It's we talked about just like improving our in-character actually role-playing at our own table, trying to figure out how to have those little individual character moments with each person, because there's like in our last campaign that we realized kind of towards the end, like there were certain characters that just never really interacted. It's like when you watch a TV show for several seasons and you realize two characters have actually never shared a scene together. We don't want that. And that it's just building my podcast and content creation and the writing that's going on and trying to up those numbers and be bigger and better and help because the goals, as always, building our community up. That's always my big goal.
Right. Yeah. Love that. Awesome. Improving characters, improving everybody. That's the stuff. Charlie, what you got, bro?
I can personally attest to that first part, or to that last part there. Firstly, which is He's a wonderful supporter of the community. I mean, this guy is literally not filming in his normal spot on his podcast, and is giving a shout out to the wonderful poster that we put up there for Apocalypse TTRPG Instagram, promoting the Adventures After an Arcane Apocalypse, officially coming out this fall to Kickstarter. So excited. And Nathan, again, always so grateful and appreciative of all your support, man. I can't thank you enough. And it's so cool.
Well, plus, my other co-hosts always get to sit behind my cool shelf of all the books and my Star Wars first draft replica script that I love. And
whoa, dude, that's cool.
Yeah,
I was wondering what that was.
I got it at an antique store for like $30. It's a first draft replica of Star Wars. It still has Luke dressed or named as Star Killer instead of Skywalker, because it was his original name.
Yep. Nice, dude.
Yeah, and all the clunky Lucas dialogue.
Yes. This is the nerdy stuff I'm talking about. I love this. This is awesome.
I know we're a D&D podcast, but
yeah. That's actually how I got my name. Is Crazy Hermit is a play on the scene where Luke's asking Uncle Owen about Obi-Wan. He's like, he's just a crazy hermit beyond the Dune Sea.
I don't know why I have never connected those two dots, but that makes so much sense, dude. That's awesome.
Man. Nicole said that she is coming, so...
Oh, good.
Good.
Yes, so she's on the way.
While we wait for a couple other quick things I am very excited to say and share with you guys. I am joining a new campaign as a player. I'm so excited because it's with my OG DM, Garrett, who was my first GM and the one who is legendary. And whenever I talk to people, because I get, he was the guy that I started D&D with from level 1, and our campaign ran to level 20. And that was my introduction to D&D. And then I found out that that is like
it's a rare
holy grail rarity. Yeah. And I was like, wow,
I've gotten to do it 3 times in the 17 years I've played, and it's rare.
Yeah. I'm really excited. I'm hoping that that this one will work out so we can do the same, especially because now my wife is sitting next to me at the table, and it's so exciting.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm also going totally out of my class comfort zone, and that's why I'm wearing this shirt. Shout out to Dungeon Grandmaster Apparel. I'm playing a bard. So that is cool. And what's up? And I'm very excited. I'm learning how to play the harmonica, and my plan is to speak mostly in sign language, even though I'm a bard.
Cool.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool.
I am in a campaign for the first time as a player in years, and I'm playing a human fighter because humans are rare anymore, and playing a Dean Winchester style Witcher.
Nice. Yes, I love that. That's good. Man. That's awesome. And then the other 2 things I'm excited to say, as we talked about with Apocalypse TTRPG, super excited to see that. There's some cool stuff that's coming out with that, and shout out to Long Rest Marketing. I'm working with them to do some cool stuff. And the other thing too that happened today, which was pretty cool, is I became an affiliate partner with Hot Topic, which was
that's pretty
my
cool.
favorite store as a kid, and
that's huge.
So I'm so excited. So check out. Awesome. We'll have the link in the description to check out the Ink GM's closet, which is going to have TTRPG and other flair from Hot Topic. And so I'm curating a bunch of collections on there so you can shop, based on I've got a Hellfire Club Lives collection. I'm doing class closets, so you can shop the Druid's closet, the Wizard's closet, stuff like that. Nice. And then also a special Dungeon Master collection, which has just got a bunch of stuff in there that are just going to be cool shirts and sweaters and stuff that I just think will be comfy and fun to wear sitting at the table. So
that's insanity.
I love that. That's so cool.
Nicole, since you just got here, we rolled initiative, and it looks like you rolled lower than Charlie.
I rolled awful.
So can you give us a brief little like, hey, here's some 2026 plans, goals, things you want to do, just for a little bit before we really get into the meat and potatoes of this episode?
Yeah, for sure. So 2026 is here. I have been writing the date correctly all week, which I'm super proud of myself for.
Nice.
So really my big thing this year is getting out my TTRPG that's for families to play with their kids. Pretty excited about it. We've been doing some play testing. I'm like very close to having it ready to like send it out to have other people run it as the game master to play test it. Cause I feel like that's the real test is like, okay, if I can run it, sure, of course I can, because I know all of it, right? Mm-hmm. But hopefully I'll get some other GMs to run it for their groups, their kids, and see how that goes and get some good feedback so that it can go to Kickstarter this summer.
Dang. Get to play test and beta test it to see if anyone can break it.
Right? I know.
Well, I've got a 10-year-old niece who is so excited to play with her aunt. It's going to be so much fun.
Okay, awesome. Well, of course, Charlie, you're on the list. Of course you are. Yeah, I think that's my biggest thing. Other than that, I'm just going to try to keep making it to cons and markets and story times. And
I was going to say, you're always out and about and on all your posts when I see you.
Yeah, I feel like I've been going really hard since like Thanksgiving. I hit the holiday season really hard because like when you have children's products, it's like that's the time, right? That's the time to really capitalize on people buying Christmas presents and stuff. So,
yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna throw it over to Charlie here again. Just gonna kind of drop that over to you. Charlie, why don't you go ahead and kick us off here with Nathan as our first official guest on the Story Crafters for 2026. Go ahead. Let's launch it. Let's go.
Oh, okay. So anybody that is not watching the video, you could see me just squirming. My ADHD was going hard over here in my little corner.
I had to tease everyone just a little bit longer.
So excited. So Nathan, you and I have been chatting about a few things. But I know that there is by the time this comes out, it's going to be not so new news. But right now, as we're recording it, this is big news, especially for everyone here at this table. You've got a really fascinating project holding the line with a particular Viking gentleman, if I'm not mistaken.
So it first started off with Emberglow Gaming last year. They had contacted me and was talking about their Nordic Advent calendar because they knew I was a giant mythology and folklore person for years, just because we've kind of known each other for years, and then they've helped kind of affiliate my podcast and all that. And they knew I wasn't looking for new projects besides my podcast, which I've been just tugboating along with. And they Tank Tolman, of all people, approached them about, hey, would you guys be interested in doing this? And they're like, our schedule's way too busy, but we know somebody that does. And they referred me, and then me and Tank talk almost every day since that point. And
he's crazy. He's huge. And he's like such a cool guy.
Yeah, he is. I didn't quite realize how big he was until I actually started going to all those different platforms and counting. I'm not small by any means, but I was kind of I swelled up during the pandemic and then just kind of plateaued at 63,000 for the last 4 years, which is part of the reason why I'm doing the podcast, is to find a different platform to grow on. Yeah. But so he's he is building a fitness app. I can't reveal any of the plot of it, he's told me, but I can tell the details. Is he's developing a Nordic fitness app for the year long. And the goals is through his storyline that I am helping him write with all these monsters that you defeat weekly, is weekly fitness challenges. If you defeat the monsters by doing the fitness challenges each week, and that will stretch throughout the year.
That's so cool.
Heck yeah,
that
dude.
is amazing. That is
Man.
so cool.
And I think it was originally just supposed to be a Monster of the Week type thing. And then it's grown. It was only supposed to be 3 chapters. Then it turned into 4 chapters. And then it turned into 10 monsters per chapter. And
Wow.
we've been talking every day. And he's the level of energy off this gentleman, I will tell you, is infectious, just because he gets me excited about it. And I'm already a giant nerd about mythology and folklore.
Yeah.
And then we've had a couple, like, not bad back and forth, but like over werewolves or like Nordic things. And I'm like doing the glasses. Well, actually it's this way. And then he goes, well, how about we do it this way? And then we kind of find a compromise to figure out what would fit. That way D&D nerds and tabletop role-playing nerds aren't like kind of commenting on his comment stumble. Well, you kind of screwed this one up, didn't you? No. He didn't.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I feel like that's the parable of every great homebrew campaign, right? Is that it almost always starts off as like, well, I just thought I'd do a one shot for, a friend or two of mine, and we had a really good time, so we extended it, and then they invited somebody, and then that one shot became, a couple one shots, and then it became a mini campaign, and then now I know, it's been 17 years and 750 sessions.
Right. You're like, oh, how did we get here?
And
that's marker of something great.
So, and then like every time I give him an update with my writing, he's showing me other stuff that he's doing. Like he's doing voice work for it. He's obviously doing the live action trailer. He's hired people to do artwork, and he's consulted me on the artwork and all that. He goes, "This is look cool." And I'm like, "It looks effing amazing." To censor myself.
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
What a cool project.
And then I told him, it's like, I go, imagine if this turns super big. I mean, you could, and then with this storyline, you could probably turn this into a campaign book, dude. And he goes, that's, if it goes super big, it could turn into that. And then I made his day or whatever. I go, just imagine like pipe dream, biggest dream. And even any of you guys is like, imagine, you find some kid at a con, they're playing with, Jeff Rogers Gaming Mini as a wizard, or
right.
or a Tank Coleman Viking fighter.
Yeah.
So cute.
Man.
Oh, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. Man, I'm so happy and excited for you. It's such an awesome and creative project too, right? Because there's been over 50 years of actual D&D content, and then of course all of the amazing offshoots from the community and homebrew stuff, and that is really cool. And it's always been kept at the table or done on stages, or turned into animation now. But I can't think of anything that comes to mind where somebody has literally bridged the gap to make it not just immersive, but something that is also done as a community, which is so cool, with people that you're not even like next to physically, and something that like you are actually working towards a physical, tangible goal and product, and that's so cool to see. And then on top of that, for it to be with 2 really wonderful people in the community that are such big fans of D&D, it's so cool to see.
Yeah. I mean, it's all his kind of like communities, the fitness community, the Dungeons and Dragons, the cosplayers, and all that. And he's like, somehow, I don't know how he figured out, but he's figured out how to mash it all together in one thing into an app.
I'm trying to like wrap my head around this. Like it's a workout app, and you're fighting everything, and I'm just thinking like, man, that's so cool. Starting like, you got the people that don't really work out that much or whatever. You know, I don't know what the whole app thing is, but I love working out and stuff. So it's like you start the guys that don't know anything. You're fighting the kobolds. You're doing your push-ups, your squats. It's like, oh, I love that. And you're gaining experience and you're leveling up and fighting or whatever you're doing. I don't know. I love that. That's so cool. And that's such a big boost to the community because that's so important still too, to not only like increase your mental health, but it's such a boon to everything.
Yeah.
And that's so cool.
With his thing, it's very Nordic mythology based. It's all Nordic mythology and all that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
That's awesome. I'm sure thematically it's amazing with both of y'all being like so nerded out on that mythology. That's really cool. And yeah, for sure. Like, you know, I'm Nathan, you may or may not know this, but I'm a therapist by trade. That's my actual job when I'm not doing nerd stuff. Yeah. And I'm just thinking like the psychology of this is amazing because you get like the video game achievement, beat the monster kind of hit. Yeah. And you get the like physical, I just moved my body. Eventually I'm starting to see some results in like how strong I feel and how I look. Like you're getting like hit after hit after hit of dopamine and good stuff from this program.
The only other, there's been multiple apps that kind of do something like this, but the big one that comes to mind is like a Pokemon Go type app where you got everybody out and about.
Yeah.
Dude, yes.
Dude, I'm still playing Pokemon Go. I'm not too ashamed to admit that.
I am a proud level 62. Very, very.
I'm not going to say because I took a little time off, but I'm back.
There you go. There you go.
Insert the John Wick here.
So I have to say, I want to manifest this real quick. Is I really hope that this crossover also brings in another really great like pillar of the community, and also just a really nice dude to add to this repertoire of like nice guys that are working on this. Is Travis Willingham, because I know he's got a Nordic tattoo on his arm that says,
"Oh yeah, that's right."
Like I can't think of like this is something right up his alley. I
because
he's freaking out with excitement.
Yeah, because he voiced Thor in the Marvel
cartoon.
Like, he has Thor on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other person I thought of was Joe Manganiello.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
That's who I thought of.
Oh yeah, especially from the fitness end.
Yeah. Man, Nathan, is there anything else that you can share about the app, the program, the story with?
A lot of it's still preliminary. So the stuff I do know is it's like he said I couldn't share the plot, but like that's like 10 monsters overall for each chapter, and then you go on to each chapter. It is a very story-based thing because I'm the one writing the story for him with his guidance, and he corrects anything that he doesn't like or that he wants to add in, and the dude adds in a lot. He knows a lot. I'm actually pretty impressed with him because he's kind of on par. He's one of the few people that I've seen on par with me, at least with Norse mythology knowledge.
Dang.
Cool.
Wow.
Heck yeah, dude. That's
and
awesome.
Then there will be 4 chapters, so you'll be fighting, or fighting through fitness 10 or 40 monsters in total, I guess, with like a boss monster at the end.
Nice.
So what's the timeline situation? Like, when are we actually going to get to access this thing, or is that TBD?
The big announcement for it comes January 26th on his trailer, as he just released tonight. And then I'm hoping kind of shortly after, because I'd absolutely love just to delve into it myself, on top of just kind of having a little bit of the nerdy clout that I'm part of the project. It's been really hard to keep this quiet because I've never been part of such a big project.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I want to do it. I'll totally download this app and do this program. That sounds fun.
Well, funny enough, I didn't realize I was doing research for the show earlier today. But Tank had posted about like a little teaser about this yesterday on his story. And
He
So
has been for like the last week, and I'm sending a message. I'm like, "Is this the official announcement? Can I now tell them I'm a writer on this?" He's like, "No, not quite yet." I'm like, "Okay, okay."
Yeah. So I had shared the story, and I like commented on it, and it like led me to it. Got a message from him and saying the go to the link to sign up for the training grounds. And I was like, okay, this is so cool. What is this? And so
that's where everyone will, gather before the story unfolds.
Yeah. So I had, so I feel like because, I signed up for this totally organically, not, because I didn't know I just know you had a really big announcement. And so I signed up for this and got the email about, welcome aboard the ship. Thank you for applying to join the training grounds. And they were like, one of my onboarding captains will reach out to you in 24 hours. They'll help you board the ship. And I was like, okay, what is this? This is so cool. And so I get a message and they're like, hey, when are you free? And we set up a time to chat and chatted with them. And funny enough, looking back on it, the guy that I talked to, his name was Nate. It's really funny looking back on it. But yeah, super cool guy. And he explained that like it's a really cool initiative to, do exactly what you've been talking about, but specifically to the goal is to build habits, right? Mm-hmm. Like Tank on if you follow his stuff, he's about being healthy, being active. He's not trying to be out the strongest man. Like one of the things I love about him is the fact that he appreciates everyone's strength and abilities. I love his videos when he's like get that person an invitation to the ship.
Yes.
It's so cool. And so I thought that was really cool, and talking to them about that, and that's what they wanted to do. And they were like, yeah, and it's supposed to be different lengths that you can kind of sign up for, but ultimately you're getting with the app a community and personal coaching, personalized nutrition and meal recipes and grocery lists.
See, I didn't know that.
yeah. I found. Yeah, I was like, this
is all on the app already. What were you about to say? Sorry, Rod.
No, it's okay. But there's
this is his like personal training program, basically that you're talking about.
This is his own personal.
Go ahead, Nathan.
Because we started it because he came up with this wild idea at the beginning of December, and Emberglow said we can't possibly meet the timeline of mid-January, and he talked to me for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, that's no problem. Yep. Yeah, that's no problem. And then he'd have questions, but I can do that. And we talked because I forgot even Instagram had like a video chat feature because I never use it, and we talked for like an hour on there, and just made sure kind of our values aligned and what we thought would happen. And even then, the project was a lot smaller than what it is now. As I've said, it keeps growing week by week, and he keeps adding more and more. And I'm just like, holy crap, dude, this is getting huge.
That's amazing.
Well, I mean, it's so cool, right? Like so in the app, you're getting all this stuff that like a lot of other personal coaching stuff offers. And because there's so many different programs out there, but the fact that all of it is really, really based and built on sustainability and building habits, like for me with ADHD, that's huge. Mm-hmm. And the like they were talking to me and they were saying, they're like, the goal is, stuff that you can easily meal prep, and stuff that's, healthy and affordable and easy to get, and they were like, you also don't even need a gym membership. All the workouts and everything that he has, they will tailor to you if you do go to a gym or not. Mm-hmm. But, ultimately, because I was telling him, I was like, I really like this idea because with my job, I work from home and I'm going to be traveling a lot more this year. And so I'm going to be at, random hotels and conference centers. Mm-hmm. But I do want to get active again. It's been a 2 years being super sedentary. Yeah, and I was like, so, okay, this sounds really good. And they're like, yeah, so that's actually perfect because he has workouts and everything. There is no expectation that anybody in this does have a gym membership or all this equipment or anything else. And I was like, that's awesome. That's so cool. And all of it is then, and then tied back to, a great community with D&D aspects and goals and doing stuff collectively as a group, which is even better, right? Like that's what makes D&D so great, is that collaborative storytelling. So the fact that like you guys are doing this collectively, that's so cool.
Yeah, if he could, I don't know how he's going to do it to make everybody kind of be collectively, but I mean, even if you like had you and your friend and you're both fighting these monsters weekly and doing these fitness things, that's amazing to me.
That's great. I mean, party.
Yeah. I'm like you. My daytime job is I'm a first responder dispatcher, and I'm basically sit down for 12-hour shifts a day. I need to be more physically active, especially because I am a diabetic and a couple other health conditions I have all in check. But as I get older, and now I have a 2-month-old daughter, I have a reason to stay healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely.
I love that too, because like the playing on calisthenics, I do a lot of calisthenics and stuff. And from a Viking perspective and things like that, like they have weight machines and stuff like that. You're doing push-ups and running and swinging axes and stuff like that. So I really hope that there's
functional strength. Yeah.
Yes. Like, functional strength.
Also, I do have to ask Nathan, how many times or how hard was it to restrain yourself? Did you just yell hammer in the middle of your talk?
Real talk.
There's like 2 or 3 times I haven't, but I knew I could prompt him to, at least in the chat. Because I'm a hermit and I'm like, dude, this is such an awesome project. Don't worry, you got my. I'd say that you got my staff just because, wizard. And he's like, hammer. I'm like,
we
did it.
That's awesome.
It's the little 8-year-old in me that would wait till you're driving by a semi and and they finally honk.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh, man. That's awesome. Oh gosh, I'm stoked to see all this and look more at it. I'm holding back from looking it up right now because I want to be engaged here. But it's like it's taking everything in me not to like. I've got like questions pulled up on the side of my phone for like if we were going into that later. I'm like, don't close the tab. Oh man.
I didn't even know the app was this detailed yet. Like when you're talking about it, Charlie, I wanted almost to pick up my phone. I'm like, how far is this? Because I want to see what this is.
After this and/or tomorrow morning, we're all checking it out. Apparently.
Oh yeah,
we're all sold. That's awesome, man. That's so cool.
And I'm kind of in the same boat as you, Charlie. As I'm writing my own campaign setting, ironically it's Nordic as well because that was my campaign setting that I started back in 2016, and I'm hoping this kind of gets me a little bit more experience or my name more out for when I Kickstarter it. It gains a little bit more traction. I can actually get that going.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
Norse history is it's so exciting and it's so rich, and there's a lot of really cool stuff there, and so it's really cool that he is really delving into and expanding upon it, and that he's got somebody who knows their stuff that's also a part of this, which is so cool.
Oh yeah, 100%. And, I can't wait for even the next chapters that, without revealing, the plots, obviously will go throughout the Yggdrasil or the World Tree and the different realms.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm getting so hyped right now.
Because that's actually I don't think that's revealing too much of the plot, just based after the title of the campaign is like the word of the World Tree.
I love this.
That's awesome.
This is so exciting.
I know. Just a small shout out to all the Norse mythology out there. I have in Apocalypse TTRPG, there is a town called Rune Tora
Nice.
that is up in the north, which means secret of the god Thor. So, yeah, it's there. There's just there's so many things there, and my mind is like trying so hard because I know you can't talk about some of the things, but to get a little D&D talk about it.
Okay.
Can you at least
Sure.
tell us, like, you can't tell us the monsters, but can you tell us like the CR levels of some of the things that are going to be encountered?
Well, I do believe, God, most 3/4 of them are around CR5-ish, I'd say, if we're going
Okay.
5e. And
Okay.
I'd say the boss, even though you're technically level 1, if I were to actually stat her out, because I've just been writing the lore, not like any stats. I don't know if he's making stat sheets or anything for it, which if I told him if he ever wants to, I can do that too.
That would be 100. You should absolutely do that.
100%. We need the
And
stat,
then
and we need to run a campaign.
The final boss for the first chapter, I'd probably stat them out at a CR 7 to 10.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not quite. There's like the 8th out of 10th is like I can't say it, unfortunately, but it'd be.
We'll all just have to tune into
Yeah.
the announcements coming out for it.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Goodness.
That's awesome.
Normally what we do when we have a guest is there's been one question in particular that has floated around with every guest that seems to be a big hit. I'm going to tailor it just a little bit here. Typically, it's if you could play with anybody at a D&D table, particularly a GM, anybody in the world, who would you want to GM or play with? Now, I'm going to tailor this just a little bit. If you had a choice of anyone from Norse mythology, who would you play with?
Ooh.
If we're going actual Norse mythology, like true Norse mythology, probably Loki.
You said Loki?
Because Loki is not in Norse mythology. If you go actually by the OG Norse mythology, he is not evil. He is, in my opinion, he is the symbol of change, which no one likes change. He always brings about change. And he doesn't really turn evil until Snorri, I can't remember how you pronounce the last name, and the Christian monk kind of started translating it. And you can't really blame him for what he was doing because they either killed or chained up his 3 kids, and then he got vindictive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well,
I know
Fair.
little about
they
this.
chained up Fenrir because of what he could do.
I didn't know
He
that.
became the goddess of the underworld, and he Jormungandr, the big world serpent, basically got cursed to do what he does.
Yeah. Dick move, really. I'd be mad.
Yeah. Man. So
As
would
far as the
would you
OG
want the,
question, are you talking living or dead as well?
That's up to you. And now I was gonna say, like, so either living or dead, original Marvel, I don't care. Would you want Loki to be a player or a GM?
Oh, player. Yeah.
That would be fun.
I don't think I could handle that. He has to have major ADHD. Horrible.
Yeah, and then at like some point he would turn into an 8-legged horse and then ride off.
But in my setting,
Be an interesting.
he is the most enjoyable NPC to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
All right.
for anyone that's a Supernatural fan, I play him minus hating humans. I play him like Lucifer from Supernatural.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's
awesome.
who I imagine
man.
is that kind of personality, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can see it.
Yeah.
As far as the original question with like a GM, if we're talking about living, probably Luke Gygax.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Dead, who recently just passed, was Tim Kask. I would have loved to play in one of his
Yeah.
games.
Mm.
Yeah. Man, that's the fantastic answers all around.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah.
And shout out to Tim Kask, by the way.
Yeah.
That interview was amazing, and it was
Well,
really
thank you.
awesome what you shared afterwards about it, about his passing.
Yeah, I messaged it all. I saw on Instagram a video of like 10 seconds of insane bravery will get you far, and I'm like, screw it. And so I messaged him on Facebook instead of emailing him, and it worked. And then he asked what I wanted to talk about, and I'm like, I don't actually want to talk about TSR. Like I feel that's been covered. I want to talk about after and you. No one talks to you about that. Of like after you left TSR, what happened? And it just turned into an amazing conversation. You got to know him as a person. You got to know that he's a big family man. He's a very loving person, even though he's, he had a temper. But
wow, man. Guys, thank you so much. This was such an incredible episode. Nathan, thank you again for everything. I'm truly kind of speechless with this whole thing. Just you, and just that you wanted to come onto the show with us and be able to do this announcement with our show. It's crazy to me. So thank you truly from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. And to everyone else who's listening, go ahead and check out everything that is going on with this app soon. And Charlie is going to close us out here. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yes, we just had this wonderful, wonderful interview with the great Nathan, Crazy Hermit DM. You can find him at all his socials at Crazy Hermit DM. Join the Hermitage on his Discord and on all the various social media platforms he's got going on, sharing everything great from lore to TTRPG and GMing advice to homebrewing everything. But 17 years of being a GM and a great guy in the community. We're super thankful to have you here, and so excited for what you and Tank are doing. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Man.
Absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, so from all of us at the Story Crafters and Crazy Hermit DM, thank you very much. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Awesome. Sweet.